What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is back at you with another LSPDFR tutorial. And today, guys and gals, we're going to be doing an updated video on the new SimpleHUD. Some things have changed with it. Big shout out to Venoxity, aka Gravity Exploits. Ever since he came out with SimpleHUD and Simple Control, which is being worked on, Simple Controllers. Ever since he came out with those mods, I installed them and they are just forever in my game. Those are forever must-have mods, in my opinion. So we're going to be doing an updated video on SimpleHUD, ladies and gentlemen, SimpleHUD. So without further ado, let's go ahead and install it into our game. First thing you're going to do is click the link down below that says SimpleHUD. It is going to be the 1.2.8. And let's go ahead and click download this file. Again, big shout out to Venoxity. Agree and download. And again, you want the main file, SimpleHUD 1.2.8 zip. Download. All right. So while it downloads and does its thing, we're going to minimize that. Let's go ahead and bring up our main directory. All right, first thing we want to do is we want to go to our disk drive that our Steam games are installed through. Mine is in the D drive. Yours might be in the C drive. There's our SimpleHUD WinRAR. So click your drive that your games are installed through. Program files x86, Steam, Steam apps, and common. All right, there's my Grand Theft Auto folder right there. And go ahead and double click that. Now, first thing you want to do, folks, if you have the older SimpleHUDs installed into your game, chances are you have a scripts folder, right? Double click that scripts folder. As you can see, I have 3 SimpleHUD files right here, the ASI, INI, and the SimpleHUD Nightly. Okay, I am going to highlight those 3 files and the folder, and I am simply going to delete them. Boom, pop, gone, out of there. All right, now click back so you're at your main directory front page. Main directory front page. We're also going to need OpenIV, so go ahead and fire that bad boy up as well. There we go. OpenIV is storing up. Now my OpenIV is going to automatically load into edit mode. See that? I'm already in edit mode. If you want yours to do the same thing, just go to Tools, go to Options right here under Default Work Mode. Yours might say Read Only. Just click that, click Edit, and then Close. That way, every time you open up your OpenIV, you're automatically in edit mode. It's great, okay? So we don't need this just yet. Real soon, though. All right, so we're in our main directory front page. You can see your plugins folder, mods folder, ELS if you have it, all that good stuff. Over here in the WinRAR, double-click SimpleHUD. And what we want in here is to double-click this Grand Theft Auto V folder. Boom, just like that. Folks, we just need these 2 files right here, okay? Grab these 2 files. Make sure you got a buffer zone. You don't want it all tight like that. What are you doing? Are you psycho? No, you want it out. You want that little bit of buffer zone. And then you're going to take these 2 files, drag them right in here, drop them in. You're going to see it's going to drop them right in there. Okay. Now we're going to click back, this little back button in your WinRAR. And now we have add-ons and props and textures. These are going to be OpenIVs. We're all done with this. We're not done with it because I do want to go take a look at our INI, but first let's get the install done. So let's bring our OpenIV back up. And first let's go to add-ons. Double click it. Now you've got your postal map. We love to have postal maps. So what we're going to do is we are going to double click the postal map. And it's so great. They're installs and uninstalls. If you don't like it, you can just come back into this and repeat these steps, but with the uninstall, right? But we're going to install. Again, make sure your edit mode is on, and you're just simply going to take this install postal, drag it right here, drop it in. It's going to bring up this right here, package installer, click install. Always select mods folder unless otherwise instructed, and then install. And it's going to install the postal map by Venoxity Development. I'm telling you, man, this kid knows his shit when it comes to modding GTA and LSPDFR. All right, so we're going to click close, and we're going to head back right here. We also want the subtle overlap fix. Double click that. Same thing, folks. Now, sometimes it might give you that, like, let's say I go to install this and I drag it. See how it's got the circle with the line through it? For some reason, after you install something, you just have to click anywheres over here. Just click somewheres on the edge of this OpenIV screen. Just left click right here, and then it'll let you do it. So go ahead and grab that install subtle. Drag that in and drop it. And same steps, folks. Install, mods folder, confirm installation. And then once it's done installing, we want to do the same thing where you're going to close out and then just go right at the edge here and just left click it once. I don't know why it does that. Then we're going to click back, and now we're going to get the oh no, that's SimpleHUD uninstaller. So don't do that one, okay? Now let's go back and go to props and textures. Double click that. Okay, SimpleHUD installer part 1, SimpleHUD installer part 2. Just follow the order. SimpleHUD installer part 1, left click it, drag it, drop it. Once again, same steps. Install, mods folder, confirm installation. It's so simple, right, everybody? It's great. I love it. And then once it's done, you're going to click close again. And again, don't forget to click on your OpenIV right there. And then we want to select this number 2, SimpleHUD install part 2, drag it, drop it. And finally, install, mods folder, confirm installation. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now this install wise, this mod has taken leaps and bounds. It used to be you had to put stuff into your main directory in a scripts folder, and it was crazy. But if you knew how to do it, it was still pretty simple, but nothing's more simple than OIV files. All right, so we're going to click close on that one. And now, folks, this right here is just documentation. It's the changelog, the credits, FAQs, all that good stuff. So, but we have everything installed that we need to install. We're going to exit out of that. You can exit out of your OpenIV. And now let's go to the SimpleHUD INI and double click that, right? We're going to double click that. Now, here is the, these are your positions for all of your writing, the locations and stuff that are going to be on the on your screen. Now, I think I have my SimpleHUD. I thought I had my SimpleHUD set up because I'm not seeing. Okay, I'm not seeing something on here that shows what will bring up the SimpleHUD controller in the game. So if you have something like I have Grammar Police and all that, that has the location and all that other good stuff. If you have that in your game, it may overlap, and if it does, we'll see about fixing that while in the game. Right now, I'm just looking to see if there's anything in here that shows the keybind to open up the menu to change these in game, but I don't see anything. So let's just go ahead and exit out of that, and let's exit out of that. And folks, we're gonna go into the game. We're gonna check it out. I'll see y'all in there. All right, folks, so here we are in the game, and first things first, loaded up, no crashes, no nothing. We did force duty, went on duty, no issues whatsoever. Now, the only issue I'm having, and it's on my end, is if you look down at the bottom near the postal map, you can see the that I have somewheres in my mods. I already have a postal with that. It might be player location display. I'm gonna have to look into that. If I had that, it's gonna be in the main directory. It's gonna say PLD. You can delete those files. Also, if I hit F10 and go to my callout interface, you can see within here, if you go to postal, I just set it to false, because if it's set to true, it's gonna overlap the new one down there. So the new one is going to be the gray out in the white lettering at the very bottom where it says nearby postal 922, south near Chum Street, and then the time Elysian Island, Los Santos County. right? So in call out interface, I had to turn off that. Now, another thing I had to do is I had to go to my grammar police and go to display settings and show player status. You see that's under there, right under the lettering. So I had to turn that off, and I also had to turn off show notifications. So turn that off. Actually, we can keep that on because that's not getting in the middle of anything. And then make sure that if you do change those, you always change the save the configuration. So as you can see, it's in. Now, once I go to my INI, I'm going to look for the player location display. I'll remove it, and then I can bring that plate that you see right there. That is a grammar police or call out interface mod. I can pull that down a little bit. What would I like to see? I think this mod is amazing. I pushed kind of all my F buttons to see if there was, in fact, an in-game menu that would allow me to make the lettering in that bigger and smaller. There isn't one. I think that would be pretty cool to have something like that in there, and also maybe incorporate the player status, the status of the officer, as like grammar police or call out interface does. How it's got the it'll tell you if you're available, on call, in a pursuit, stuff like that. I think that would be cool. But this is just basically, I mean, I could keep that stuff with grammar police and that and just kind of move it up so it's not right behind the new SimpleHUD. But I love it. I think it's great. The ease of installing it is pretty awesome. I think an in-game INI would be pretty special to have. So not sure if there is one. There may be one. Vinoxity usually responds in the comment section of all these videos and points out what I might have done wrong or what I didn't add. So I definitely think an in-game INI menu would be great. If there isn't one already in here, I couldn't find it. And I looked on we looked in the INI and I looked on the LSPDFR page and I couldn't see anywhere where it said that there was a certain keybind for it. So I think that would be great, and as well as a player status, I think, added, kind of like what Grammar Police has and all of that. So, but all in all, must-have mod, install SimpleHUD. And when Simple Control comes out, we're going to do a video on that as well, as I also think that is an amazing mod as well. As you can see, Simple Control has everything like the engine, the fluids, actually, it's got that's my plate number that's up top there, and it's just great. It's got the mini map with the postals on it. It's amazing. I would say that would be another cool thing, to be able to change the postals to a certain postal map. For instance, SLRP uses the same ones that Vice City Roleplay uses, or OCRP. I think they use the same one. I don't know. I think the option for it, because I'm so used to having those postals. I have the same thing in my other LSPDFR file, and of course my 5M with SLRP. But just those two minor details for a mod that is pretty amazing. Please don't let my "I wish it had this" deter you from getting this mod, because it's an amazing mod and it's only going to improve. So again, big huge shout out to Vinoxity, aka Gravity Exploits. I think it's great. Get it in your game. If you're new here and you feel like I'm deserving of this, please consider supporting the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing if you're not already subscribed. That would be great. That would be great. This is what we do now. We are full-time YouTube. So the more subscribers, the more people I can help, the more people it can reach and teach, as I hopefully did with you. Until next time, everybody, be safe, be healthy, be positive, follow the rules, and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer's out. We'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.
So many demons inside of my life, you would thought that was hell. 비오는 나는 비 오는 소리 듣고 when I locked in the cell. I've been out counting the bill. 아침이 올 때까지 man, cause this is for real. Yeah, this is for real. 꿈에서 나타난 아마 struck up a deal. 아마가 하라고 해서 I still 편명이고 You know why they be calling me filthy